Good morning, Longhorns. This is Miss Briscoe. I am one of the assistant principals here at Dr. John Long Middle School. Mrs. Wolf, Mrs. Collin, and I would like to formally welcome you to the 2021 school year. Today's virtual assembly is to go over some rules and procedures that will help you to have a successful year. Respect. You all understand what it means. Everyone wants to be respected. It's the golden rule. Treat others how you want to be treated. We expect you all to be respectful in class, whether face-to-face or online, in the cafeteria, around campus, and on the bus. We have 3 administrators on campus to start the school year. Mrs. Wolf is our principal. Mrs. Collins is an assistant principal who will have the Marsh Tackies, Mavericks, Wildfire, Pioneers, Broncos, and Lucky Horseshoes. I am Miss Briscoe. I am also an assistant principal, and I have the Silver Stars, Wranglers, Mustangs, 6th and 7th grade Dreamcatchers, and the Trailblazers. We have 3 school counselors this year. Miss Quigley is 8th grade, Mrs. Prince is 7th grade, and Mr. Shaw is 6th grade. Each of these counselors will be coming into your classrooms throughout the year to provide guidance lessons. They are also here to help you with guidance services, including educational planning, home, school, and personal problems or issues. If you would like an appointment to see one of the counselors, please fill out the guidance request form located on the JLMS website. You can do this from your device. If you do not have a device, you can visit the Media Center before school or during lunch, or you can ask your teacher to help you fill it out. If there is an emergency situation that you need immediate help with, please let an adult know and we will get you the help you need. Bus riding. Many of you are bus riders, and there are a few rules that I need to remind you about riding the bus. First of all, riding the bus is a privilege. It is not a right. You must follow the bus rules and procedures at all times, including doing what the driver instructs you to do. The driver is the adult on the bus, and we expect you to do what you are supposed to do. You can only get on and off the bus at your assigned stop. You can only ride the bus that you are assigned to. You cannot ride your friend's bus because you have social plans or are working on a school project. The only time you can ride another bus is in an extreme emergency, like if your grandma is in the hospital and no one is going to be home for you when you get out of school. Your parent must contact the front office by email or phone before school to get you a bus pass for the emergency. You must sit in the seat you are assigned. If someone is sitting in your seat, you can politely let them know that it is your seat. If they do not move, please do not get into a confrontation with that person. Just let the bus driver know that there is someone in your seat. Let the adult handle it. You can talk quietly on the bus to the person to the left or to the right of you. You cannot turn around and talk to the people behind you. You must sit facing the front. You need to keep your hands and feet and everything else to yourself. You can listen to your own device with headphones. No speakers are allowed on the bus. Most importantly, you must keep your mask on. If you violate any bus rules, the driver may issue a referral. The first referral is a warning. The second referral is 3 days bus suspension. Third referral is 5 days off the bus. Fourth referral, and it really should not come to this whatsoever. After all, you are Longhorns. The fourth referral is 10 days off the bus. The fifth referral is 10 days off the bus and an automatic recommendation for expulsion from the bus. Each time you are suspended from the bus, your parents have to drive you to and from school. I'm pretty sure they don't want to do that because it is a complete inconvenience for them. At dismissal, you need to walk by the whiteboard outside the gym to find the location of your bus. Find your bus quickly and get on it. There is no walking up and down the bus loop to hang out with friends. This year, if you are absent, you need to have your parents complete an absent note form on the JLMS website. When you are absent, it is your responsibility to ask for makeup work. Everything that is graded is on My Student. You should be looking at My Student on a daily basis to ensure that your teachers are giving you credit for all of the work that you submit. Each of you has been issued a planner. Those of you online, if you need a planner, please contact the school, and if your parents want to come to pick one up, we can make an appointment for that. This is a great tool that most adults use to keep track of all the things we need to do each day. You need to use your planner to write down all of your due dates, homework, tests, quizzes, projects, and assignments. Just a reminder, you must get permission from the teacher to leave class. This year is different with our traffic patterns on how you are to walk to different parts of the campus. This is to keep you as safe as possible and keep people moving in the same direction to avoid creating large groups of students from converging on each other during passing. Please start to memorize the path that you need to take to go to each class. It is your responsibility to follow the direction that the arrows are pointing. Remember to keep your mask on as well as during class. Your mask must be above your nose and covering your mouth while on campus, with the exception of when you are eating. This is the school-wide discipline plan. Your teachers will warn you if you are not meeting the expectations. This year, given the circumstances with what everyone is going through, we expect all of our Longhorns to follow the directions of the adults on campus. Misbehavior will not be tolerated and will escalate quickly to administrative intervention. We don't need to go there. You are Longhorns and you understand why you are coming to school. It's to get an education and to do what you are supposed to do, period. Lunchtime. So far, things have gone well in lunch. Continue to sit in your assigned seat. Raise your hand if you need to leave your seat. Make sure you clean up after yourself. If you have B or D lunch, you should leave your backpack in the classroom. Please remember not to take your backpack in the lunch line. Courtyard time. We don't have a lot of courtyard time, but please remember to put your mask back on and stay socially distanced from other people. For sure, do not put your hands on anyone else. No horse playing, no running. Please stay in the courtyard and wait for the whistle before going on to the next class. Electronic devices. Essentially, we should not have an issue with cell phones or other devices this year whatsoever. If your teacher gives you permission to specifically use your device for academic purposes during class, then that is permitted. Otherwise, you should not be on your phone and your phone should be turned off. Not on vibrate, but turned off. Let me repeat that again. Your phone should be turned off. Not on vibrate, but turned off during class. Those of you who are online, the same rules apply to you. Keep in mind, if you are doing something else on your phone, you are not authentically engaged. At some point, you will have to take a test on what the teacher is teaching, so it's best to give your undivided attention. If you have a phone violation, you will have to bring your phone down to the back office to turn in for the remainder of the day. The second offense is a 5-day phone punishment and contact with parents. The third offense is a 30-day phone punishment and contact with parents. Even if you're online, if your teacher realizes that you are not engaged, your teacher is going to contact administration and we will be contacting your parents. There are going to be no exceptions. You need to follow our rules or there are consequences. There are plenty of times for you to use your phone. Before school, during passing, during lunch, and after school. One thing you should always know about JLMS Our teachers are not going to compete with your phones for your attention. You need the education that we are trying to give you, period. All of that being said, we encourage you to bring your own device if you have one. BYOD, bring your own device. Those with laptops or tablets that are conducive with some of the programs being used at school are allowed to bring them. Just make sure you are responsible for it. The school is not held responsible for lost or stolen items. Disruptions. This is pretty simple. Pay attention to the teacher and what the teacher has planned for you to do. This is why your parents have sent you to the best middle school in Pasco County to get a quality education. If you are doing any of the following in class, you are not doing your part to learn. Do not write notes in class or text. Do not talk during class without permission. Do not have your cell phones going off. Do not throw anything. Do not take other students' stuff or touch other students' stuff. There is never any reason to put your hands on anyone else. If you are having a conflict and you know that you are losing control and about to get into a fight, please get help from the closest adult. We can intervene and we can help you. This includes our online Longhorns too. Dress code. Girls and boys, no jeans with rips all up and down your legs. Minor holes that do not expose a lot of skin will be okay, but we should not expect to see your entire leg in your jeans. If you have jeans with a lot of holes, please don't put paper underneath, as that is not a good solution. Wear something like tights or shorts underneath, or do not wear the jeans at all. This year, since there will not be dressing out for PE, all PE students can wear PE clothes to school each day. Just keep the shorts at fingertip length. Leggings, spandex, and yoga pants are not permitted. Tight-fitting joggers are not permitted. Off-the-shoulder tank tops are not permitted. You will be allowed to wear tank tops with a wide strap that is 3 fingers wide. No shirt should show your cleavage or your belly, so crop tops should not be worn. Boys, please keep your pants pulled up. You may not wear jerseys without a shirt underneath or shirts without sleeves. Shirts that have double meanings or offensive jokes or mottos are not permitted. Hats can only be worn when it is 40 degrees or below outside in the winter. Again, we need you to follow the directional arrows that are posted around campus. If you are confused, ask your teacher. We are all learning, but we will get there. This year, although it's already different, it's starting out to be a great year. We are still Dr. John Long Middle School, and you should all be proud to demonstrate what it means to be a Longhorn. Our mantra is helping each other reach a common destination. We are in this together, and we will do everything to make this the best year we can. Thank you for your attention.